And now, for your listening pleasure,
You know, those of us who feel like we're the poster child for trauma and therapy, lots of therapy, well, we can do therapy speak very easily. Hi, I'm Carolyn Sanek, life coach, author, high value woman. This is my podcast, Thrive, where every day I hope to help somebody thrive. We can toss terms around like trauma dumping, but until we sit down with a therapist for help, we're just treading water. This last time I entered therapy, yes, I am on the other side now and feeling great. But this last time, I had a goal in mind. I was writing my memoir, and I needed a conclusion, and I couldn't find one. I also needed to heal. That was my number one reason this time. It's very important to choose the right therapist. Would you go to see an OBGYN who advertised facelifts? Don't laugh. Some of them do Botox injections. You should feel supported by whomever you choose and understood. They need to understand you. Do they inspire hope? Do they give you confidence in the potential for change? You need to be comfortable enough to be vulnerable with who you choose, because you're going to cry at times. There are also times they will need to challenge you and push you out of your comfort zone. When trauma is the reason you're seeking help, there are different types of therapy, and the therapist you seek should have these listed in how they do treatment. One way is mindfulness therapy. I often talk about mindfulness. It's like, I thought I had made compassion my word for the year, but I think I'm going to change it to hashtag mindfulness, because it's very therapeutic for many reasons. Mindfulness teaches us to stay in the moment and how to come back to the present when we leave the moment. And we often do that in trauma therapy. The one that worked the best for me was eye movement desensitization and reprocessing therapy, called EMDR. It's what I chose to have along with a small dose of cognitive behavioral therapy. This is therapy that works well for PTSD, and I'm the poster child for that diagnosis. Whatever or whomever you choose wisely. Do your research. I'm wishing you a ton of love for healing. Carolyn Sanek, well, that's who I am. I know. I'm a life coach, author, high value woman. Oh yeah, I podcast too. A little confused. I might need to slip back into therapy. No, I'm just kidding you. Thank you all so much for listening. And that is a wrap.